The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. The ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. From his own end zone, here we go. Declines the touchback block, and then he can pay in a big way. He's tackled before he can get to the 20.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Get to Henry on the inside handoff. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Already. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Lamar out of the pistol. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Henry running to the left. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the... Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
18, 5 in.
They're going to try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Out of the backfield looking for Breece Hall there. So second down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. They wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down.
Ready up. Come back. Ready. Viking 18, Cowboy 80, Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. Has it at the 7. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down.
Ready, set.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down.
7 5, here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score a touchdown in the opening drive, you level it a whole bunch.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's trying to go deep again. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Defense is too much here. The Jets drag him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Third and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Tight end going in motion here. They start the drive with Hall. There's the intensity we expected in playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Mustang 19.
They're throwing it. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180.
From the gun, Jackson. Has his man. That's their rookie for Morgan. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
13.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Jackson to throw it. Complete out to the right. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with the route check. Secure the catch, quickly become a run check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with the homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the jump.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll They'll start this one out with home. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Viking 18, Buffalo 18, Rebels 18, Rebels.
Setting up to throw. That's it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60, Eddie. 70, Timberwolf.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. Secures this at the 17. And he didn't quite break it, but still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Now here's Lamar. Lays out left side and gets it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens, who are facing 2nd and 14.
Yo. You change it.
Now it's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
DC, ready?
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Wow, they must really trusted this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Let's go. Lightning, penalty ring. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
Throwing from the gun here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, still at the 28. He's going to throw it. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. From the gun on third down. They're on him again. He goes down again. A couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
DC, ready?
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Lamar. He rolls to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
The best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Lamar. Taking a deep shot here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break.
Let's go now.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
19, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cup, 16 Maverick, 19 Sight, 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, ready.
They'll throw to start the drive. Completed over the middle. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Camper 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Absolutely fires this one, right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
18, Franco 80, 61, Warriors 70, 18, Pioneer, Cup 19.
Back to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. They want to go with their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on the next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Pistol snap to Jackson. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Spike this one. Wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing again is Lamar. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Steady.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's out in the clear. Rolling into enemy territory. At the 20. Touchdown, New York! The Jets just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 14-yard line.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us. Dad, are you kidding me?
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, hey.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. He's got a man left. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
22-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And they catch it behind the line on the outside. Some great range there by the defense to force 4th down.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been one of the players of this game. That's taken at the 15. That'll be the 1st and more. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Hall. Rolling into enemy territory. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now lead by 10. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing again here on second and 10. Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Jackson now on third. Shot this one down for Henry. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
A gain of 9.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side back. Fires on him with a turnover on downs, and now some great field position.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run, and the reward is they get off the field.
Panther Street! Panther Street!
Hall takes it straight ahead. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Check! Get it!
On the counter, Hall. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. That's Odafe Owe with a stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Jets have it with a lead, looking to continue their postseason run.
Ready up!
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go! Mustang 19! Gravity line!
They work against the blitz. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar now from the gun. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. But that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
Back to the end zone. Jackson has him on a quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That's bringing pressure, and they got him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
From the gun, Jackson. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense in this quarterback way off schedule.
Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east-to-west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ravens get him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Now.
He goes to the hurry up here.
18 Cardinals. Mustang 19. 60.
Back now, pressure coming. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Dragon 60. Hawk 7. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Third and long for him here. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Jets up by 11. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Lamar back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That's a solid run in here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. They go right back to Hall. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets have likely left up the win right there. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Jukes away from 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a road win for the Jets. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Baltimore.